Well, as you've just seen there, today is Earth Day, a date when there's demonstrations of support for environmental protection around the world. And this year's campaign is focusing on ending plastic pollution. Now, according to the World Economic Forum, at least 8 million tons of plastic already end up in the oceans every year. That's the same as a rubbish truck of waste every minute. If nothing changes, plastic will outweigh fish in the oceans by 2050. Also, some scientists estimate that 90% of all seabirds alive today have eaten plastic of some kind. The researchers predict plastic ingestion will affect 99% of seabirds by 2050. Today's global events aim to raise awareness and fight this form of pollution. It is a global problem, clearly, and in Tanzania, parts of the port city of Salaam have gone from paradise to polluted. CGTN's Lucy Taylor went to the beaches to see the damage.
It may once have been a coastal paradise, but its beauty is now buried under the debris of daily life. And most of this will end up in the ocean, where fish and animals can get tangled up in it or eat it and die.
Wow, I feel very bad, honestly speaking. For instance, sea turtles, they fail to differentiate jellyfish and plastic bags, and it happens sometimes they do engulf or they do feed the plastic bags instead of the jellyfish.
But as well as the risk to nature, there's also a human cost.
This is one of Dar es Salaam's major beaches. It's in the city. People live and work here. If it's dirty, it will make them ill. And yet the city's waste is dumped in places like this because people either don't know it's a problem or they don't know what else to do.
Dar es Salaam creates 400 tons of rubbish every day, but many areas don't have waste collection at all and others can't afford to use it. Environmentalists say we need to cut down on how much we use.
We see the system is not in place to take all this garbage to the right place. So for me, I think, yeah, as the government is working on it, banning this plastic bag and working on infrastructure, so even the individual, they should take some initiative to make sure that they reduce the generation of waste on their household.
This is just one beach in one city on the East African coastline, but it gives a glimpse of a global problem with plastic. The sea has long offered food and livelihoods, but this is a 21st century challenge that can't be washed away. Lucy Taylor, CGTN, Dar es Salaam.